couple of other items I really suggest. This to me is the single best bait I've used for fishing for brim and also sockeye. It's called a Slabalicious by Strike King, Mr. Crappie. These things again are very inexpensive, come in nice big packages. You get a bunch of them in there. Let me see how many in this pack. 15 in a package, and I think it only costs a couple of bucks. Just awesome for sockeye and for the brim, and I've caught a ton of bass on these as well. 2-inch Slabalicious, you can buy them usually at Walmart and Academy, and you can order them online from Amazon if you need to. But this is my favorite one. This is the black with a little bit of red and silver glitter, and the chartreuse tail. Hard to beat. Sometimes I'll go with the yellow top, yellow and white top with the chartreuse tail. Almost always have a chartreuse tail. I think that tends to really attract the fish. But again, the little vibration on this thing is unbelievable. It reminds me of a real smaller version of some of the lures I use for fishing for trout. Got a lot of good little tail action, and they tend to last a pretty good time. So Strike King, Mr. Crappie, Slabalicious. Can't go wrong with that. You just put that on a small jig head. I usually use about maybe a 1/16 ounce jig head, sometimes a 1/8, and really good. Some people will use even a 1/32 jig head. Also another reel option. This is also made for spinning rods. This is an underspin reel. It's the Zebco 33. It's model 33 micro trigger spin, and again it acts a lot like the trigger that I have on my spinning reel, but same thing. Here's a trigger on the underneath, and you just release that trigger and it lets the line fly out. So it's a good one hand capability here on a little tiny Zebco 33 micro spin, underspin. So same rod, you could change these in and out, and again that underspin really works well. Here's another type of slip cork that some folks will use. I use this from time to time. Maybe if it's a little windier, a little harder time seeing the cork. This one just has a little extension, you know, the pole that runs through there that you thread the line through, and it sits up nice and straight. If you use a lightweight, it'll lay down flat, and then of course pick up and they'll pull it under nice and easy. If it's sitting up here this way, sometimes with the sockeye kind of coming up and sucking your bait in from underneath, it just causes slack and the bait will fall flat. So when you're sockeye fishing and you see that bait, that cork fall flat, that's when you've got the sockeye. The brim tend to pull it under more, so more of an aggressive bite downward. Anyhow, another good option for slip cork fishing. And the nice thing again, when you're slip cork fishing, you can see the only amount that I'm casting out there, you know, from hook to bobber stopper it's really only about 4 or 5 inches, so I can throw that thing out there like a dart. That's real important out here in the swamps because you've got that moss and a lot of cypress trees, things you're trying to avoid with your cast. So this makes it very accurate. You can pretty much drill that thing right into the base of a cypress tree pretty accurately within about 6 inches to a foot easily. Okay, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.